Hello folks, Shin Tiger Curl here, that dude the Straw Hat, bringing you yet another video. Can't say it's awesome, considering what I'm have to talk about in this one. Now, it's January. You know what that means? It's time for the Royal Rumble. And with the recent stipulation that Roman Reigns will be defending his World Heavyweight title in the Royal Rumble event, there was a lot of speculation about who would actually get the title if Roman decides to drop it. Now there was quite a few. I heard some buzz that John Cena might get the title back for his 16th run, tying Ric Flair's record. I wasn't confirmed. Not gonna speculate, but unfortunately, any plans they had with John Cena are now out the window because apparently someone hired Papa Shango to put a voodoo curse in the WWE. Yep, the workhorse of the WWE is injured. All right, this comes directly from PWI and PW Insider, as well as confirmed by CagesideSeats.com. But I'm going to use this particular article from PW Insider. It says all plans for WrestleMania are now out the window with yet another major injury to a top talent in the company. In this case, the top talent of the company. PW Insider has confirmed from multiple sources that today that John Cena will be undergoing surgery tomorrow in Birmingham, Alabama, for a rotator cuff tear and is expected to miss WrestleMania 32. As PW Insider reported several months ago, Cena had been scheduled to face The Undertaker in what was planned to be one of the major attractions of the company's flagship event on April 3rd, 2016, in Dallas, Texas. Fuck Dallas. Cena has just returned to the ring just after Christmas, after taking several months off to film a Fox reality TV series. Cena did not appear on Raw this past Monday, but did appear in the USA Network debut edition of SmackDown, airing as of this recording tomorrow night, in a non-wrestling role. It would appear that the injury occurred sometime over the last few weeks, although the exact when and where he incurred this injury, no one really knows. This will be the first WrestleMania since WrestleMania 20 without John Cena wrestling in some capacity in the ring. 45 minutes after they broke the news, John Cena confirmed on his Twitter, #JohnCena, rather upside down start to 2016 is tomorrow. I will head to Birmingham for a shoulder surgery. Life is full of setbacks, but never give up. End of article. Now, I know I have been a major critic of John Cena's, but I have never questioned his work ethic. The man is a workhorse. He will work and work his ass off for this business. He truly has passion for this industry. And it sucks to hear any talent go down with an injury, but this just seems to continue a long list of injuries that have been plaguing the WWE for the last couple of months. Randy Orton is currently out with an injury. Hideo Itami, one of the high-profile signings to NXT, has been out for nearing a year from his own injury. Sami Zayn is just coming back from an injury. Probably the most painful of the injuries to happen, probably among the most painful, is Cesaro, who was just riding a wave of popularity, as it would seem, just when he suffered an injury. And of course, everyone knows that Seth Rollins, the former World Heavyweight Champion, had to abdicate his title after suffering basically his leg exploded during a house show in London. And add to this now John Cena, of all people. Yeah, this does not look good for the WWE. They have to really scramble to make these plans work. I mean, John Cena, like the article says, the last time that Cena didn't wrestle for WrestleMania was over 10 years ago, at WrestleMania 20. That's some steady work ethic to be able to wrestle that many WrestleManias back to back to back to back. Only Undertaker can match something like that, and even Undertaker currently did not have the work schedule that John Cena does. So there's that. A lot of people were hoping that John would come back and end Alberto Del Rio's U.S. title run, which they felt wasn't very good, but unfortunately just going to have to extend it a little bit because John Cena can't take the title now because, well, he's injured. So the bigger question is, what can they do? Well, as the article states, this is my first time hearing it, that John would be facing The Undertaker, which would have been a good main event since it's been over 10 years since these two have ever stepped foot in the square circle for any major event. Uh, so there's that. So once again, the WWE is now without its top face, the man who runs the place, the top guy in the company. And like I said in CMG's Wrestling Reviews Best and Worst of 2015, I did say that Cena's run as United States Champion was one of, if not the best title runs of 2016. It was fantastic. Not only did it make the U.S. title relevant again, but he also gave a lot of younger and up-and-comers the rub and allowed them to get over with the crowd. I mean, he let Kevin Owens go over clean over him. Just to and look what Kevin Owens is now. He's one of the top heels of the company. I dare say he is the top heel of the company. But yeah, I have no idea where they can go with this. It's a very difficult situation to predict, so I'm not saying what they could do or what should have been done. But it does leave room. But this is the thing. With so many of the top echelon talents of the main roster going down, this looks like a prime time for the WWE to actually start pushing the NXT talent and start calling them up to the bigger leagues. Sami Zayn, for one, could fill Cena's spot very well. He's an extraordinarily talented wrestler. He has a likable gimmick, and he is the next John Cena if they book him right. Finn Balor, of course, no question, he would blow up on the main roster, no doubt. I mean, people would love this guy if they already love him right now in NXT, but they'll love him on the main roster. They could bring up some other tag teams to fill some spots, like Big Cass and Enzo Amore. Bring them up. And also I feel Baron Corbin might do some good on the main roster. I mean, he's been in NXT for quite a while, and he's learning and growing, and I feel that he would fill some gaps left behind by all these injured people. But those are just my thoughts. But anyway, that's what I'm reporting on. John Cena is out with an injury, and he's going to be out for a good 6 to 9 months. So it's going to be a while before we see the champ again. So that's my video. Like what you see? Like, comment, subscribe below. Got any questions, comments, or just want to speculate on what the WWE is going to do right now without John Cena? Leave it below. I'll get back to you. Support the channel, as always. Patreon in the description. Hit me up on Twitter, hashtag captainluffy. Tip jar is up in the corner. You know what to do. So until next time, it's been Shin Tiger Curl, that dude in the straw hat, saying good night. And damn, somebody put a curse on the WWE.